President Bola Tinubu has visited surviving victims of last Friday's brutal attack in Yelwata community in the Guma local government area of Benue State. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, the family members of British diplomatic staffs in Israel have been temporarily withdrawn as Iran and Israel continue to exchange fire. Britain's foreign minister said on Wednesday. Relatives of staff working at the UK Embassy in Tel Aviv and Consulate in Jerusalem were temporarily withdrawn as a precautionary measure, the Foreign Office said, adding that staffs at the mission remain. At number 9, former Lyon and Bordeaux striker Bernard Lacombe, who won Euro 1984 with France, died on Tuesday at the age of 72 after a long illness. Lacombe began his career with hometown club Lyon and had a brief spell at Saint-Étienne before joining Bordeaux, scoring 255 goals in total in the French top flight in 497 matches. At number 8, the Sokoto state government has commenced a 2-day capacity building workshop for key stakeholders on the updated National Chart of Accounts, budget performance reporting, and state financing accounting. The workshop, organized by the State Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, was meant to deepen fiscal transparency and accountability significantly. It's taking place at Ritz Continental Hotel, Abuja. At number 7, as part of a sustained effort to restore peace and stability across the north-central region, the Nigerian Air Force has deployed additional air assets under Operation Whirl. This is contained in a statement by the Director, Public Relations and Information NAF Air Commodore Ehime Ejodame on Tuesday in Abuja. Ejodame said the strategic move has reinforced the NAF's commitment to enhancing security, supporting ground operations, and reassuring communities affected by banditry, kidnapping, and communal arrest. At number 6, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has commended President Bola Tinubu for signing into law 3 bills for the establishment of 3 federal tertiary institutions in Southeast. The institutions are College of Education Bende Abia, Federal University of Medical and Health Sciences Item Bende Abia, and Federal University Okigwe Imo. At number 5, Zenip Bank PLC has reassured stakeholders that its dividend payouts are not in jeopardy. In a statement dated June 17, 2025, filed with the Nigerian Exchange, the bank confirmed that it has already surpassed the new capital requirement of 500 billion naira introduced by Central Bank of Nigeria. At number 4, Nigeria's export of agricultural goods in the first quarter of 2025 amounted to 1.7 billion naira, representing about 65% raise from 1 billion naira in Q1 2024 and a 10.63% increase from 1.5 billion naira in fourth quarter of 2024. At number 3, the 17 candidates nominated by President Bola Tinubu to oversee the affairs of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Rivers State Civil Service Commission, and Rivers State Local Government Service Commission have officially declared their assets before the Code of Conduct Bureau. The asset declaration came on the heel of security clearance by the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Police. At number 2, the Lagos State Environmental and Special Offences Unit has arrested 49 suspects during an early morning raid in Victoria Island. The operation, led by the agency's chairman, Chief Superintendent of Police Adetayo Akerele, began around 1 a.m. on Wednesday. It targeted areas like Maroko Sandfield, Bonny Camp, and nearby communities known for illegal activities. And at number 1, President Bola Tinubu has visited surviving victims of last Friday's brutal attack in Yelwata community in the Guma local government area of Benue State. Tinubu visited the north-central state following the attack, which left over 59 people dead and several others injured. The president went straight to the hospital after arriving at the Tactical Air Command Nigerian Air Force Base, Makurdi, at about 12:58 p.m. on Wednesday. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.